Hey YouTube, hey Bold and the Beautiful fans. The week of December 16th to the 20th will bring plenty of compelling drama as the characters deal with the fallout of Hope and Carter's takeover of Forrester Creations. This is a huge shakeup that has changed the leadership structure of the company. Everyone is going to have to deal with the repercussions, including Hope and Carter. And it seems like some real dramatic changes are being set in place now, and some character relationships may never be the same. The Forrester vs. Logan's feud has gone to the next level, and it seems like it's as divisive as it's ever been. Hope and Carter, though, will revel in their victory this week, and their passion will ignite as they embrace the chaos their coup has unleashed. Get the saxophone ready because it looks like the screen is going to sizzle as Carter and Hope's romance heats up this week. Hope and Carter are the new power couple on the show, and they've taken on an us against the world mentality, and their bond is growing stronger every day. Eric, though, the founder of the company, is adamantly opposed to this change in leadership. And this week, spoilers say Eric, Ridge, Steffi, and Zende joined forces, crafting a plan that could change everything. We'll have to see what they come up with, but we knew they would retaliate somehow. Maybe for now, though, they just get together to come up with ideas and maybe support one another. But they're going to be blindsided this week, too. Spoilers say Steffi, Ridge, Eric, and Taylor are stunned as they watch a live social media broadcast where Carter drops a bombshell announcement that none of them saw coming. In the preview, we see the Forresters all watching on Steffi's phone as Brooke says, "I will step into my old position as CEO." So Brooke now will be the new CEO. There won't be co-CEOs like with Steffi and Ridge. It'll be one CEO, and it's going to be Brooke. And it'll be interesting to see how Eric handles this. We know he's against the takeover, but he also loves Brooke. He's always defended her, so will that change now? Or will Eric try to reason with Brooke, or maybe even accept her as CEO? Maybe even try and work with her somehow. We'll have to see. Maybe down the road, who knows? Ridge and Steffi, too, this week grow increasingly worried as Eric watches the empire he built unravel. And I'm wondering, too, if this could lead to another health crisis for Eric. We know Finn and Bridget saved Eric's life not too long ago. Will this shakeup with the company now cause Eric to have another health crisis? Let's hope not. But Brooke is going to be the new CEO of Forrester Creations. And it looks like the Forresters are going to be surprised by this, and it could create a big setback for them too. As head of PR, Katie could spin this in a positive way, and Brooke is loved in the fashion world, so she could end up gaining plenty of outside support. Forrester could even start to thrive under Brooke's leadership. So we'll have to see how things play out here. And this week, Katie and Brooke are going to be busy as they make another announcement. Spoilers say Katie and Brooke announced a change at Forrester now that Carter and Hope are in charge. And in the preview, we see Katie and Brooke with Electra and Ivy. It looks like Katie and Brooke are going to fire Electra over those fake pictures of her. It looks like Katie and Brooke won't want any potential for any kind of scandal taking place at the company during this change in leadership. And it looks like that's going to come at poor Electra's expense. Electra is a Forrester too, so the Logans firing her won't be good optically, at least to the Forresters. Hopefully Katie and Brooke have a change of heart and they maybe reconsider firing Electra. And we'll have to see too how this affects the jewelry line with Ivy. But why is Electra being fired? It looks like Remy will make sure that Forrester Creations sees those fake pictures that Remy made of Electra using an AI generator. This week, Remy's schemes against Electra and Will take a darker turn. And we saw Remy on his laptop making those pictures. And this is, of course, what Electra is running away from in the first place, to get away from the same type of thing happening to her. Now it's happening again, and it's the same person doing it, Remy. Electra thinks Remy is an old friend and someone that she can talk to and turn to, but Remy has an ulterior motive. He wants to be more than friends. He wants Electra all to himself. Remy is obsessed with Electra, and his plan, it looks like, is to isolate Electra from her job, her family, her friends, and from Will, so that Remy is the shoulder that Electra turns to. But Will's suspicions are really kicking in, and Will is going to pay Remy a visit this week at Il Giardino. Spoilers say, unbeknownst to Electra, Will confronts Remy about Will's mistrust of him, and Will is going to level a threat to Remy. We see in the preview Will telling Remy he's going to answer, Remy will have to answer to him, Will, if Remy messes things up for Electra. And we'll have to see if Will becomes suspicious about the pictures and why they're suddenly out there. Maybe Will suspect that Remy is the one behind them. Electra won't want to believe that, but predictions say Will is going to know it was Remy. Is Will going to put on his detective cap too and start maybe investigating? Is Will going to go over to Remy's apartment and maybe he goes in and finds that wall of pictures that Remy has of Electra? Or who knows, maybe Electra goes over to talk to Remy and she goes in and she's the one who finds those pictures. Imagine the shock for whichever character will find those pictures. It should be good if the show goes in that direction, that big shocking revelation when it dawns on somebody, right, that Remy has this obsession. So it's going to be fun. Also this week, Taylor and Ridge are back this week. Taylor and Ridge are going to be back in full force. From the preview, it looks like they're going to embrace and maybe share a kiss. You were right all along, says Ridge. So we hear Ridge saying that in the preview. And we also see Brooke walking up to the door. It looks like they're over at Eric's, and Brooke is going to walk up and say that she needs to talk to Ridge. She's calling out for Ridge. So is Brooke going to walk in and catch Ridge and Taylor together? Looks like Brooke is not going to give up, though, on her relationship with Ridge. And all of this after all of the disparaging things Ridge said about Hope. Ridge, too, gave Brooke an ultimatum, either Hope or me, but Ridge made it clear he won't live on the property if Hope is there. Brooke, though, refused to kick out her daughter and granddaughter, so Ridge ended up leaving, and it looks like he'll be living with Steffi and Taylor. This week, spoilers say that Ridge is crushed and has a moment of harsh clarity about his life. It looks like Ridge is going to have an epiphany of some sort, maybe come to realize that Taylor was the right woman for him all along. Ridge will feel further betrayed, too, by Brooke's CEO announcement, so it looks like Brooke and Ridge's relationship could be coming to an end. Brooke, though, will fight to the last, but she may be fighting a losing battle. She may lose Ridge to Taylor, and this, of course, is Brooke's worst fear. But it's probably a good thing that Brooke and Ridge could be ending. Their relationship is dysfunctional, and it seems beyond repair at this point. How can things ever be the same, too, after all of the hurtful things that Ridge said to Brooke about Hope? Knowing those words would hurt Brooke, too, on a very deep level, bringing back all of the battles that Brooke had with Stephanie. Brooke will forgive Ridge, though, for almost anything, it seems like, so Ridge being the one to potentially be the one to end their relationship will be a good thing for Brooke in the long term, and maybe allow her to refocus and explore some of the other options that she has, like Bill, who's also available at the moment. And then there's Deacon too, but of course Deacon is married to Sheila. But could Brooke and Sheila become rivals sooner than later? We'll have to see. Also, a Brooke and Bill romance would cause plenty of drama between Brooke and Katie too, so we'll see if they go in a new direction with a new romance for Brooke if things truly are over for Brooke and Ridge. And if things are now going to open up for Taylor and Ridge, are Taylor and Ridge going to have that romance? It looks like they're heading in that direction, so that's great news for Tridge. But Brooke is the new CEO of Forrester Creations, and the Forresters are going to have to deal with that for now. This week we're going to see how all of this unfolds and all of the shocking reactions to Brooke's CEO announcement, and then those pictures being released of Electra and all of the fallout there. It's going to be exciting, so don't miss a moment. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Keep it right here for more updates. Watch The Bold and the Beautiful, CBS Daytime and Paramount Plus, and I'll see you in the next video.